Okay, so we spent the night in, what was our city again?
Winchester.
Winchester, Virginia. We are going into Pennsylvania today, and we actually have done some research and some calling. New Hampshire is welcoming visitors, so that is our goal. New York also, we found out we could stay there. So New York, then we're going to hop skip over Vermont into New Hampshire tomorrow. They say the leaves are beautiful up there. So let's see what we can get into today. So we hit the road, and our first stop was in Berkeley Springs. So we have stopped in Virginia somewhere to see George Washington's bathtub. Let me see if I can get close and show y'all George Washington's bathtub. We use the app Road Trippers to find this cool little thing. The water is kind of warm. It's not cold, but it's not super hot like a hot tub either. Kind of neat to stop and see. Johnny and I love quirky little stops like George Washington's bathtub. They're free. It's interesting, kind of cool to see. Love those kind of things. So we hit the road again, and we went through West Virginia today, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. This is a nice little house we saw on the drive, and a little bridge. We were taking pictures out of the window. One thing that was not on our list was Gettysburg, and I am so glad we stopped. It is definitely something I would love to go back and see. All the different monuments and the history there. There's just so much to see. I could totally go back and spend more time doing the audio tour. There was an audio tour that would have been super cool to do. Here we are just driving along. This is the battlefield, one of them, and I didn't realize how emotional it was to see it. I remember studying Gettysburg in history and how they talked about the blood was like flowing. It was so much death, and it just kind of emotion takes over at this area. Right here we saw this cool little tower. You can walk up, you'll see the little steps, you'll see me walk back down, but this tower overlooked one of the field there. I think it was called the Valley of Death. I think the next picture shows it, and it's just amazing to see. I don't know if amazing is the word, sad, but just know that that's part of our history, and we wouldn't be where we are today without that. There's a little guy there talking, telling some stories. The Valley of Death, right there's that little tower overlooks that, and it's just sad to see. All the different monuments would have been cool to have more time to sit and read. We didn't really have that time. Got back out on the road. Lots of cornfields in this area, which was really neat. And then in Pennsylvania, we wanted to see the Amish in buggies. We saw a couple, and then we wanted to see covered bridges. Here we are. Sparky goes through one of the covered bridges. And then we got back on the road and headed this way. We tonight are in New York. And tomorrow we've got more traveling to do to see if we can find leaves. Here's our route for today.